Welcome back to Rockin Chair Reflections. I'm Charlene, and today's question is, how can I bring spiritual practice into ordinary routines? For me, it would be almost impossible not to bring spiritual practice into daily life, because at its heart, spiritual practice is simply the language of love, not just the personal love of one person for another, but the greater, universal love of all humanity. When we live with compassion, empathy, and unconditional love toward anyone we meet, we are already practicing spirituality. Listening when someone needs to be heard, offering comfort when someone is in pain, supporting or aiding when someone needs help. These are not grand rituals, but they are deeply spiritual acts. Sometimes spiritual practice is as simple as being present, holding space for another person, letting them know they are not alone. And sometimes spiritual practice is about what we don't do. Gossip, for example, is one of the most destructive forces in ordinary life. In the Bible, there are 141 proscriptions against gossip. That tells me how seriously it was regarded even then. To me, refusing to gossip is one of the highest ways of practicing spiritual love. Nothing good comes from tearing another person down. Gossip creates a dark heart, and we cannot practice universal love if our first instinct is to wound someone else. So if you want to bring spirituality into daily routines, look not only at your prayers or meditations, but at how you treat people in the smallest exchanges. Every word and every action can either carry light or carry harm. May your daily routines be filled with compassion, and may even your smallest choices reflect the love of Spirit. Think of one simple act you do every day: preparing a meal, answering the phone, greeting a neighbor. How might you do that act with more compassion or presence? And this week, choose one ordinary routine and make it your spiritual practice. Infuse it with kindness, attention, or love. Notice how it changes the experience for both you and others. Spiritual practice isn't separate from life. It is life, lived with love. Our next question will be, do I need a teacher to grow spiritually? I hope you will join us then, and maybe even subscribe to my Rockin Chair Reflections. Until then, thank you for listening.